everybody, this is my channel Sewing Bunny and my name's Michelle. Thank you for joining me in my video today, which is sharing with you some goodies that I bought from Fabric Godmother. So I went to the Fabric Godmother open day. I'm recording this today, the 2nd of July, because I've literally just walked in from going shopping there. So I booked my time slot because on the website it said you just needed to book a time slot to go. So I booked between 12 and 1 o'clock. And I've just literally come back and so I've got lots of goodies to share with you. So yeah, I did go down to where Fabric Godmother is, which is based in like sort of Portslade, sort of Hove area. That's about a 20-minute drive, probably not even 20 minutes, probably about 15-20-minute drive from me. And so I thought, brilliant opportunity to go and have a little nosy round on all the fabrics. And this is the first one that I've ever been to. They did do one, I think, back in June, but I was actually away on holiday, so I missed that. And before that, they hadn't had an open day, I think, well, yeah, pre 2020 with COVID and everything. So and by then I wasn't quite in that sort of sewing space, I guess, to start going to loads of fabric shops like bricks and mortar fabric shops. Still scared me a little bit when I was sort of a bit early on when I started to sew, and they made me feel quite overwhelmed. So I used to do a lot of online shopping. But I've always wanted to go to one of the Fabric Godmother open days, and yes, so I have now, and it was brilliant. It was really easy to find the place, and yeah, it was a nice sort of sized room and everything, with just loads and loads of shelves and rolls of fabrics. I mean, it was lovely. I did want to take some pictures or maybe some video footage, but there was a lot of people sort of around, and I just thought it wasn't really appropriate for me to start taking lots of pictures, without people's consent and everything. So that's why I haven't got any pictures, because there wasn't really an opportunity for me to do that. But yeah, it was a really nice place. Got welcomed in, say like if you need any help or anything, shown where you could pile up some of your fabrics and things, so you could go around looking at all the shelves. If you saw something you liked, you could just pull it out, and then you could pop it on a shelf that's like dedicated, like your shelf, and then keep everything in there until you finish shopping, and then simply take it to one of the cutting tables. They would cut it out for you there and then they would write out a little sort of ticket, and then you'd go down to see Josie, who is the owner of Fabric Godmother, where she would do all the payments. So it was really well organised, and I thought it was really good as well that they did these time slots, because then it was never overly crowded. I mean, when I went in, there was certainly a lot of people sort of around. It didn't feel cramped or anything like that, but I don't think you'd want too many more people. Otherwise it might be a bit awkward trying to look at fabrics and stuff. But I thought the numbers that they'd done were absolutely bang on, and it was a really nice, pleasant shopping experience. So yeah, really enjoyed it. If anyone's actually wondering what I'm wearing, I don't know if anyone else does this, but if you go to like a fabric shop or something like that, I always try and like to wear something that I've bought from that fabric shop. I don't know why. I just think it's kind of like a weird way my brain thinks. It's kind of like, oh, I do like you as a fabric shop. See, I'm wearing one of your fabrics that you sell. I might be really on my own in that respect, but I just kind of thought, do you know what? I bought this fabric at the Stitch Festival up in London last year. It wasn't last year. It was earlier this year. Yeah, I bought it from the Fabric Godmother stand, and it's a lovely sunny day, so I thought, what a lovely day to wear a nice dress. So this is the Friday Pattern Company Westcliff dress. I do have a sew along for it if you haven't seen that, and I'll pop a little card like up here or in the description below to a link to it if you are interested. But yes, I love this dress. It's like a short sleeved dress. It's all jersey. It's got like a neckband on it, so it doesn't mean that it's really sort of like gapey or anything. It's like really nice and flush. And then I've just made the sort of shorter version that comes to my knee. When I'm standing up, it more or less sits at my knee. But yeah, it's a lovely fabric. It's a jersey model, so it's really nice and soft. But yeah, anyway, so yes, you want to see what fabrics I got. So yeah, I didn't really have anything sort of in mind, like what I wanted. I was just going to go and have a look. I just thought, you know what, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to set myself a budget or anything. Obviously, I didn't want to spend too much, but you know, I wasn't going to be like, oh, I'm only going to spend this amount and that's it. I just thought I'll have a look around, see what inspires me, but only buy something if you know that you're going to use it, you know, for a project. So I didn't want to just buy something for the sake of buying it. I wanted to, you know, if I saw a fabric, go, yeah, I know exactly what I want to make with that. And that was me being like, yes, tick, you can buy that fabric. Now, I must admit, there was loads of fabrics that I could have bought. So many beautiful fabrics around there. I just, you know, I did have to try and, you know, not buy everything. So I managed to just buy 4. And I think I've done very well with my 4. So yeah, let me show you the first one. Let me just grab them out of the bag. Let's have a little drink. It's actually really warm outside. So rather than my normal cup of tea, I thought I'll have a squash when I get in. So the first fabric, this is the first one that caught my eye, where it was a proper like, oh, I need that type of fabric. It is this one. This is a organic cotton jersey, and it's got these beautiful like meadow sort of flowers on. So it kind of looks a little bit like possibly like sort of poppies or something like that. And then all these other lovely flowers on this. As you know, I mean, I'm doing it again. I've got green and green. I'm loving the mint. I love this mint colour. And so I saw this. I did see it on a white background as well. And I saw the white background and I thought, oh, that is absolutely stunning. And then I saw this colour and I just kind of went, oh, no, I need that one. And yeah, so I got 1.5 meters of this. And my plan for this is to make the Vera Blouse by Forget Me Not patterns. It's a free sewing pattern. And it's one which has a slight sort of puff sleeve to it, and it's a V-neck. And I do like a V-neck. And I just thought this would be absolutely beautiful for that. Now there is sort of like 2 versions you can do for the Vera. You can do one that comes to sort of just underneath your elbow with a short cuff, or you can do it where it stops obviously there, and rather than a small cuff, you do a full length cuff. I don't think I'll do the full length cuff because I think this is quite a summery fabric. So I think this would be really nice as the one with the slightly shorter sleeve cuff. And I have made the Vera before in a viscose jersey that I got from Felicity Fabrics. And I love that top. But I must admit, the fabric, I just have to iron it all the time because it does kind of crease quite a bit. And I think it's because it's a viscose jersey. This is, as I say, an organic cotton and spandex jersey. And so I thought maybe having that small amount of extra structure to it just might make it a little bit sort of less creasy when I sort of wear it. So yeah. That is absolutely gorgeous. I'm so pleased with this one. I just think it's so beautiful. So yeah, 1.5 meters for that, which I think I've got a little receipt here. This one was £15 a metre, so it's £22.50 for the 1.5 meters. But yeah, say it's organic cotton jersey and it's absolutely gorgeous. Really happy with that one. Okay, so next thing I spotted, I saw this fabric and instantly I just thought of Adele from Sew for Serenity. She made a top using this fabric and I can't remember for the life of me what pattern it was, but it was a lovely little sort of like little sort of plain sort of top, and then just under the bust it had like a big ruffle going all the way around. It was so pretty. And do you know what, I went into Fabric Godmother, and as soon as I saw this, I instantly was like, oh, I really want that, because it's such a beautiful fabric. It is this. This is a double gauze. If any of you know, I love double gauze, and this is just absolutely gorgeous. I think it was called like Peach Blossom on there. So all these sort of peaches and then these little flowers. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. It's so pretty, and it is really, really super soft. It's so nice, and I love a double gauze with a print on. I do have quite a few double gauzes with prints on, which I don't think I've shown you yet, because I still need to do lots of fabric hauls from, I think, like I bought stuff like in the beginning of May and I still haven't shared it. But anyway, I love this because I love that it's a dark background, and then these just bright pops of like these orange sort of colours. I love orange as a colour. I don't often wear something that's, you know, a background of orange, even though orange is probably one of my favourite colours. I'm not sure if I can get away with orange as a background colour, but as a sort of detail, I just think that's beautiful. Oh, I just love it, love it, love it. So my plan for this is I'm going to go to my favourite double gauze pattern, which is the Whisper Blouse by Wardrobe by Me. It's a very, very basic sort of t-shirt style like top. It's literally like a front piece, a back piece and sleeves. So you just turn under like the neck, because I mean I've got a few of them and they don't like stretch out or anything like that. It's really, really nice. And I thought what I would try and do is I might copy Adele, maybe slightly, and just see how it works out. I might shorten the top just a tad and see how much fabric I've got, to see if I can do maybe a little sort of ruffle at the bottom. I don't think it's going to be, you know, very ruffled, because I don't think I'm going to have enough fabric, but I thought maybe I'd give it a go. I only got a metre of this, so I will see how I get on with that. So I'll either just make the plain Whisper Blouse, depending on how much fabric I've got, because I know I can get a metre out of the Whisper Blouse, no problem at all. So I'll do that, but I might try and shorten it, see if I've got enough length of the fabric to maybe cut out, you know, like 2 rectangles, sew one side together and then gather them all around the bottom of the top to make like this little ruffle. So yeah, I think that's what I will do for that. But oh, I'm so pleased I got that fabric. It's just so pretty. And yeah, that was £15 for the metre for that one. Okay, next up, again, I mean, as I say, I was going around loving all the fabrics, but these are just the fabrics that I just kind of was like, complete and utter, I need to get. And I'm sure you'll understand this one. This is a viscose with leopards on. As you know, I'm a bit of a crazy cat lady. I actually, when I was in there, I overheard a couple of friends talking, and then all I heard was one lady going, "Where's the cat fabric? I'm a crazy cat lady. I love cat fabric." And I was so tempted to go to go over to her and just be like, I'm a crazy cat lady too. But I thought, no, maybe she'll think I'm a bit weird. But anyway, yeah, I saw this one and it was just so pretty. So this is I think it's called Sassy Leopards Viscose Lawn in black, and it was £13 a metre, and I got 2 metres of this, and oh, it's absolutely beautiful. It's just, I really like the fact that it's a black background with the white like leopards on, because I do have a ready to wear blouse that I got from, I think it was from New Look, and it's a little bit similar, but it's a white background with black leopards on. And I have worn it a couple of times, but because it's white, it's just, I find that, I don't know, I just have to wash it more often, because I just think that every tiny little bit of dirt or whatever just shows up on it. And I just thought with the black background, that would be a lot nicer. So my plans for this one is I'm thinking of using this to make the Atelier's dupe Frida blouse. I love that pattern. I've got a lovely floral one, and all of the other fabrics that I'd kind of picked up I wanted to make that blouse with, again, all floral, which I don't mind because I love a floral, but I just thought this one would just be just a little bit different, and it would be really nice for work because it's black as well. So if I want to wear it for you know, sort of meetings and things, then if I'm wearing black trousers and then I've got this on, it's smart enough for work, but it's quirky enough having those lovely leopards on. They are lovely. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit more on that so you can actually see them. They're so beautiful. So yes, that is my plan for that one. Okay, and then the last fabric, before I show you, I did have plans obviously for those first three, like actual, I know exactly what pattern I'm going to make. With this one, I know I want to make a blouse, but I haven't quite decided which blouse to do. I could make another Frida blouse. I could make the blouse by the Avid Seamstress, which I've done before. I do like that one. There could be lots of other blouses that I could make. So I would love it if you guys have a nice sort of floaty blouse sort of pattern that you absolutely love. I'd really like to know, because I would love to make a blouse from this fabric, but I just don't quite know which one I want. I don't want anything too fitted. I want something reasonably oversized and everything. I don't mind if it's short sleeved or long sleeved. Probably shorter sleeved is probably better on me, or like 3/4. But I've got 2 meters of it, so hopefully that should be enough to make a blouse. I don't know the name of this fabric because it's not written on the receipt. All I know is that it is £16 a metre, and it is a Viscose Crepe. And I saw this on, Josie did an Instagram live, and she shared it, and as soon as I saw it I was like, wow, that is a beautiful fabric. And as soon as I saw it in the flesh, I just had to get it because it's just so beautiful. And it is this one. It is a dusky pink background. Let me open it up so you can really see it. There we go. It's a dusky pink background with these carnations on, and it's so pretty. And again, one of my phases that I'm going through is pink and red. I'm kind of like, I'm loving just like mint, and I'm loving pink and red. And I just saw this one and I just thought, oh, it's just so beautiful. And those carnations, again, they're just really, really nice. And I do love this dusky pink sort of background. I just think it's a really, really pretty colour. And yeah, so I was thinking of making a blouse from it. As I say, I've got 2 meters. It's got quite a like a large sort of print, which is why I don't want anything like too, you know, fitted or lots of seams or anything. Something reasonably, you know, simple and everything, so that I can really show off the fabric to its like potential. I don't want to cut up the carnations too much. So that's why I was thinking maybe like the Frida blouse, it's only got like these little sort of gathers here, or the Avid Seamstress blouse doesn't really have anything. It is just literally, you know, 2 like front pieces. There's not even any darts or anything. So that's why I was kind of thinking maybe that one. But again, I'd love to know what you think. But yeah, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous fabric. And if I open it out to the single layer, there we go, you can see it there, and you can see it's not see-through. You can obviously see my hand because of how drapey it sort of is, but if I'm not actually touching the fabric, you can't really see too much behind. So it's really, really nice. So it means that it's not going to be really, really see-through. There you go, you can see it over there. You can't really see my dress sort of behind, maybe like a tiny bit, but certainly it's absolutely fine for wearing as a blouse or a dress. So yeah, really, really like that one. So yes, let me know your thoughts. So I had a lovely time visiting Fabric Godmother. I do recommend, if you are able to, visit one of their open days. I don't know when the next one is. I think I saw something that it might be sort of September, October time. But yeah, it'd be lovely if you could go, because I just think it's a really, really nice place to visit, and yeah, so many beautiful, beautiful fabrics. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please do give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, it would just be lovely if you could, and I will speak to you all in my next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.